everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome to a Minecraft Hunger Games gameplay for the old MCPVP. I don't know how they're doing these days, if it's still a server or whatnot, but this is a very old gameplay from back in 2014. I'm recording the audio 2020, a year that has not gone very well for pretty much the entire Earth Kingdom. It sounded really weird. Earth Kingdom. I'm not gonna edit it, because I'm just rolling with it, So I have not recorded a gameplay or actually done like the audio for anything in a while, so I'm a little out of practice, and it's definitely a skill set that is very hard to kind of teach or just kind of pick up and do again, if you will. It's not like riding a bike at all. Riding a bike, you haven't ridden a bike for, I don't know, 2 years, 10 years. You just get on a bike and you start riding the bike again. Doing commentary is not the same thing. If you don't do it like every day or, 3 times a week or 5 times a week like I used to do. I used to do recording commentary like every single day and make YouTube videos every single day back in college, back in like 2011, 2012, 2013, and then I kind of slowed down, as most of you know. But if you don't pick it up, or if you kind of stop doing it, you can't really pick it up right away. So we have about 11 minutes where I'm just going to be talking to myself, and some people are going to watch this, and I hope you enjoy. This is a very old commentary, as I said. I did not know I had this commentary, but I do. And the reason I did not know I had it was because I had to get a new computer, and my old one finally died. I got it back in like 2010, 2011 maybe. And I had that old computer. It was a MacBook Pro 2011, 2012 maybe, I'm not sure. But that computer went through a lot. and I had it for a long time. I used it a ton, and it finally just said, you know what? I cannot work anymore. You need a new computer. So it died. The hard drive went kaput, and luckily I was able to restore it. I took it to a shop. Probably could have figured it out on my own. All the CS classes I've taken and all the people that I know in the community that are good with computers. But I took it to a shop. It wasn't too much money, and I got it onto a hard drive. And then when I got a new computer, and it was actually kind of tough to get a new computer just because of this whole COVID-19 thing. It's not like you can just go into an Apple store and test a bunch of computers and stuff. Like, all these stores that aren't necessarily essential businesses are closed. So I was able to go to Best Buy, luckily, and I couldn't go in the store, but I did a lot of research, was able to get a new MacBook, and they're not paying me, by the way, to get a MacBook. I just like MacBooks. I had one since 2011. I use it a lot. I also have a PC. I don't use it as much. I use it mainly for graphic stuff. But I like the feel of MacBooks. So I got a new MacBook, and when I was putting all the hard drive stuff on, all the files that I had, I noticed that I had about 5 to 10 gameplays that I just did not know existed. And this is one of them. So in this gameplay, I am Stomper, and I had a teammate, Shane, Merrick Star, however you pronounce it. Sorry if you're listening to this and I said it wrong. I always said it wrong. You told me how to pronounce it once upon a time, but I could never get it right. And he was Ender Mage, but I'm not really sure. I was trying to figure out how he died in this one, but he just kind of disappeared. So I eventually, just throughout the gameplay, was just on my own. So now I'm on my own near the feast. I believe there's less than 10 people left. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really been paying attention, but it's an exciting game, so to say the least. And this was probably the top 2 to 3 most exciting gameplays that I looked at all of them that I had on my hard drive. About half of them are just kind of terrible gameplays. I'm not really sure. I just forgot to delete them or something like that. It's just like, oh, I get like 3 kills and then die in the top 20 or something like that, which is just not very exciting. But some of the gameplays like this one were actually pretty good gameplays, and I felt like it would be good to share them even after all these years. Maybe some people are watching, maybe some people are still subscribed to the channel that enjoyed that content way back when. And it would just be kind of good nostalgia and something good to watch and do a commentary on. So here we are. And yeah, it's been tough lately for everyone, I'm sure, but I just wanted to get not too into it as far as like what I've been doing, but my job, I've had limited hours because of this whole COVID-19 situation, and it has not been fun, but it's allowed me for some, in a weird way, some opportunities, like going back to YouTube and starting to record more videos again. Some things are really unfortunate. I was playing a lot of the Pokemon TCG in person, and I've going to a lot of tournaments. I had lots of plans set forth. I was going to make a trip to Europe. I was going to go eventually to London for the World Championship, and that kind of all just disappeared. All those plans just kind of fell through because of this whole COVID thing. So that's really unfortunate, but there are some things now that I can work on, and that, such as YouTube, that I did not plan to do pretty much maybe ever again. I don't want to say ever again, but I definitely would not have gone back to it right now. But I've been making a lot of videos lately, and it's been pretty fun. And if you want to check those out, check out the series I've been doing. I'm gonna do some more series in the future. Lots of Pokemon stuff. I'm gonna post some more of these Minecraft videos. There's not too many of them, but I'll post one maybe once a month or once every other month or something. I'm not really sure, but I want to post all the Minecraft ones that are good to show and go from there. But yeah, I've had limited hours, which has been not so fun at work, but so I've had to focus on other things. Been watching a lot of Netflix, which I'm sure a lot of you have been doing. And if you want to post what your favorite shows are from Netflix down below in the comments section, that'd be great. Netflix, Hulu, all that, I got both. Or just regular television shows you've been watching that are airing frequently or regularly. But I saw Solar Opposites on Hulu, and I thought that was amazing. I thought that those are from the creators of Rick and Morty. I think it was only 8 to 10 episodes first season. It wasn't too many. I want to say 8, but it was a great show. I really liked it. I don't really necessarily want to compare it to Rick and Morty, but it has a little bit of the same feel, but it's also a completely different TV show. So, but I really did enjoy watching the first season. I watched the first season in like 3 or 4 hours total. Like, I did not take a break. I just watched them all through. I may have taken like a small break to eat something or something like that, or I might have, I don't even know. I just kind of went right through it. So that was definitely a very enjoyable series to watch. I also watched the Midnight Gospel. I thought was hilarious. That came out on April 20th on Netflix, and I watched the episodes kind of every now and then throughout the last like month or so, and that's been a great series to watch. It's way out there. It's a kind of a crazy, unique show, but that's from the creators of I forget the name of the show, but pretty Adventure Time. So some of the guys on Adventure Time are producing the Midnight Gospel. So that was a really good show there too. And that's pretty much it. I rewatched Community. I rewatched The Office. I've been watching The Blacklist for like the 5th time. I haven't gone through that show in its entirety before. So, but I've been watching it. It's kind of puts me to sleep sometimes, but there's so many episodes, but it's a pretty decent show. I wanted to rewatch the show Psych, but I haven't been able to find it on any of the streaming networks, so I haven't really been doing any of that. But we're going to bounce back to the gameplay because we haven't really talked too much about it. I did say it was pretty entertaining. Hopefully you've been kind of watching it as I've been commentating about random stuff. I wasn't really too sure how many takes this would be, but I guess we're going to do the entire commentary on one take. I thought it would take me like 3 or 4 takes because I would just mumble and not really do stuff, but we do get the win. we managed to kill a lot of people with the Stomper kit. Not sure how many kills I got, because I didn't really go back and check, but I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could go back and check for yourself. There was a pretty good kill at the feast that kind of pretty much gave us the victory in this one, and that's all she wrote. So Stomper kit, good old days. My favorite kit of all time. And that's going to do it for this one. Let me know if you did enjoy. A like is always appreciated. And I will see everyone next time. Peace. Stay healthy, folks.